Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and here on YouTube you know me as Epic Fantasy, and this is my latest tutorial. This is how to make the Orcish Dagger from Skyrim. Fun project. A little bit different than my normal projects. There's no foam board. This is foam, and underneath here is a piece of PVC pipe. There's a bunch of different ways you can make it, and of course I give you the template. Fun project. It's really different from what I usually do, and I like it a lot. And the reason for that is this is not really my project. This was submitted to me by a YouTube subscriber named Ella as part of the saw cleaver giveaway. So she has won the saw cleaver for this wonderful project. She sent me pictures, and I said, gee, I might want to make this project, and so she made me up a template. How she did it. A lot of hard work there, and I very much appreciate it. So give Ella a thumbs up for making a wonderful project and for winning the saw cleaver. I will be mailing that off to her. Thanks for watching my videos. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, what do? Hit that button. Dioramas, origami, catapults, and treasure stays, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees, and paper games, swords and shields, and real blacksmithing, model rockets, animation. I teach the art of real creation. StormTheCastle.com. Let's make something. All right, print up the template. There are 3 pieces shown on it, A, B, and C. And B is only a guide so you know how big to cut your handle piece. But go ahead and cut it, yeah, and you can use a PVC pipe, 1-inch PVC pipe, or a 1-inch, 1 1/4-inch dowel, or a broomstick, or something like that. So cut out parts A and B, and lay them on a piece of 1-inch thick foam. And almost any kind of foam will work. And trace them. And make sure to also draw in the blade edge, because that's a nice guide for you when you're carving it. So there you go. Cut out those pieces using any tools you have. I'm using a hot wire foam cutter. I do have a link to that on the website tutorial if you'd like to check one of those out. It's kind of a neat little tool. But cut it out with any kind of tools you got. You can use an X-Acto knife, you can use a hacksaw blade, but there you go. So now let's start the shaping, and the shaping is really easy. You want to do a nice bevel on the cutting edge like this. And get that at a good angle so it almost comes to a sharp edge. And you can use, same thing applies, you can use a whole bunch of tools. I really like to use a rasp. Rasp works really well for foam. Really quick, easy shaping. And so you round out this edge, and you've beveled out that inner edge. Easy to do. If you've never done something like this before, don't even worry about it. You're going to do good. And you want it to be rough looking. You don't want it to be precise because it's orcish. It's almost like stone, hewn stone, you know. So I just showed you there some of the other tools you can use. Be sure to flip it over and do the same on the other side. And a little bit of sandpaper. But remember, don't make it nice and smooth. You want it rough. And don't forget to do the pommel. So now cut yourself your handle piece that's 1-inch PVC. The 1 inch is on the inside diameter, so it ends up to be about 1 1/4 inches thick. 5.5 to 6 inches long. I made mine 6 inches long because I have very big hands. So hot glue it to your pommel. And you notice there that I paused a few seconds. That's to let the hot glue cool a little bit. My glue gun gets really hot, and it can melt the foam, so just be sensitive to that. So see, I'm waiting, I'm pausing there a few seconds before I attach it. So attach the pommel and attach the blade. So now, let's seal it all. Minimum of 3 coats with either wood glue, the yellow wood glue, or Mod Podge, whichever you have. If you're using a regular white glue, you might want to test it first, because sometimes that doesn't take the paint well. Mod Podge will take the paint well, and wood glue will take the paint well. So once your 3 coats have dried, paint everything black. By everything I mean the blade and the pommel. And this is a nice base coat. It looks really good. Now we're going to make it look orcish. We're going to use a sponge, dark green paint, silver paint, and black paint. And you do this, you dab it on. You know, and have fun with this. You can't really make a mistake. You know, if you don't like it, paint it over black again. Try again. But it's pretty easy to do. A lot of dark green, because those orcish weapons are very greenish. and accentuate the beveled cutting edge there on the inside with more silver. That's a good look. So have some fun with that. Black, green, dark green, black, and silver. See, I like it. And then once you get that the way you want it, do a little bit of detail work with a small paintbrush. Some silver around those edges to accentuate and bring out those edges. And then finish it off with some dry brushing, where you put silver on it, dab off most of the silver, and then kind of lightly go over the dagger like this in spots. It gives it highlights, and it makes it look good. So that's dry brushing. Because the paintbrush is pretty dry, it doesn't have a lot of paint on it. So let's wrap the handle. Some brown cloth. And a darker brown I think would look better, but this is the only shade of brown that I had. It almost looks like an ace bandage, doesn't it? It isn't. Wrap it around and make it sloppy, because it gives it a good primitive look. And cut the ragged edges in different spots. And then wrap some string or some leather cord in an X pattern like that. And then let's finish it off with some fur detail work. If you don't have fur, you could use like a dark brown winter hat that's like really, really thick. Cut yourself an inch thick, an inch wide strip and wrap it around both near the pommel and up near the blade. So improvise whatever you have. I do have links to the exact fur that I bought on Amazon. If you want to check out the web tutorial, you can click on the link in the description of this video, go to the web tutorial and see more information about this project and about the foam and about the fur and all of that stuff. So there you go. You have made the Skyrim Orcish Dagger. I really like it. If you make this project, send me a picture. I will send you a certificate of contribution and put the picture on my website. Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button. I always have lots of fun and interesting and very creative projects. I do 2 new ones every week. As an example, here's a couple more videos you might want to watch.